Dear students, we will continue the same chapter, that is matrices and determinants. See the first question. If x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3 are the vertices of a triangle whose area is k units, then what is the value of determinant of x1, y1 4, x2, y2 4, x3, y3 4 whole square? That's the question. So what is given actually? Given is half into x1, y1 1, x2, y2 1, x3, y3 1. This is the formula to find the area of the triangle with the vertices x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, which is given as k units. So no problem. So now the required answer is nothing but x1, y1 4, x2, y2 4. We can split x3, y3 4 determinant, okay, into same x1, y1 4 whole square is there. We can split that x2, y2 4, x3, y3 4. We can split. Just observe in this C3. What is C3? 4, 4, 4. We can take common. 4 into right, remaining x1, y1 1, x2, y2 1, x3, y3 1 into in same, this is also same, right? So again we can take 4 common from this. 4 into same again x1, y1 1, x2, y2 1, x3, y3 1. Now we are going to get the answer. Just observe what is this. This is nothing but 2k. Half shift to that side. This one is nothing but 2k. So we can write 4 into 2k into again 4 into 2k, which is equal to, just multiply, we are going to get 64k square. What we are going to get? 64k square. So option C is the answer. Now we will move to the next problem. The value of determinant a minus b, b minus c, c minus a, b plus c, c plus a plus b, a, b, c is. What is the answer for this? Yes. Now here also we can go for substitution method. With the help of substitution method, easily we can solve this problem. What we can use for substitution method here? See, if you take ABC as 0, 0, 0, it is not possible because answer will become 0. So what we can do is, let us take A equal to 1, B equal to 2 and C equal to 3. A equal to 1, B equal to 2, C equal to 3. So what we are going to get here? What will happen? See, 1 minus 2, right? 1 minus 2 minus 1, 2 plus 3, that is 5. Here it is 1. 2 minus 3 minus 1, 3 plus 1 4. Here B is 2. C minus A. What is C minus A? 3 minus 1 2. And A plus B, 1 plus 2 3. And C is 3. Just find the determinant of this. What we are going to get here? If you expand, minus 1 into 4 3 are 12, 12 minus 6, 6, minus 5 into minus 3 minus 4, minus 7. Just observe, minus 3 minus 4 minus 7. Next, plus 1 into, delete this, minus 3 minus 8 minus 11. So what we are going to get? Minus 6 plus 35 minus 11. What is the answer? See, 35 minus 6, 35 minus 6, 29, 29, 18. So we are going to get here 18. By substituting A equal to 1, B equal to 2, C equal to 3, we are going to get 18 is the answer. So now from the option, if you substitute these answers in this 4 options, from which we are going to get 18, that's the answer. See here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 square 3, 1, 2, 8, 27. So this is not the answer. 3 to the 6, 3 to the 6, 6 into 1, 1, 6, okay, 3 times, so it is 18. We are going to get 18. So again, 27 minus 18, 27 plus 18. So the correct answer is option B. This is it. A equal to cos alpha sin alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha. Then A into A dash is. Just observe cos alpha sin alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha into a dash. Cos alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha. If you multiply these two, what will happen? Again, remember one thing, no need to multiply entire elements here. Just multiply. What is the product here? Again 4 elements will be there. So what is the first element in that? Just multiply first row, first column. Cos square alpha. First element will be cos square alpha plus sin square alpha. This is nothing but 1. So first element in the product will be 1. See the option. What is the first element in option A? Cos alpha. 0, 0. A dash cos alpha. I 1. So the correct answer is I. Now if you calculate first row second element, you are going to get 0. You can check it. Now next problem. So this is one of the easiest question. Multiply these two matrices equated to this element, this matrix. Then the value of x and y are. It's very simple. Multiply x plus y is 2 minus x plus y is 4. If you solve this by adding, you are going to get 2y equal to 6, so y equal to 3, which implies, what about x value? X value is minus 1. Why minus 1? Minus 1 plus 3 is 2. Minus of minus 1 plus 3 is 4. So the correct answer is option D. This is not a difficult problem. Now, yes, just observe this problem. This is a little bit different problem. Okay, what is given? A equal to the matrix 2 minus 2 minus 2 2. What is given is a to the power n is same as 2 to the power k into a. Then what is the value of k in terms of n? So now let us do one thing. Let us take n equal to 2. Find a square. What is a square? 2 minus 2 minus 2 2. See, you have to solve the problems very fast. 2 minus 2 minus 2 2. If you multiply these two, 4 plus 4. First row, first column. 4 plus 4, 8. 2 minus 4 minus 4 minus 8. First row, second column. Second row, first column. Just check it. You are going to get minus 8. Second row, second column. You are going to get plus 8. Now, this one we can write 2 to the power 2 into 2 minus 2 minus 2. We can take 4 outside. We can take 4 outside. Right. Now, just observe, with this we can write a square equal to 2 to the power 2 is into a. This is nothing but matrix A. That means the value of n and the value of k, if you compare this one with what they are given with that, the value of n and the value of k are same, that is 2 2. If you substitute in option, if you take n equal to 2, we are going to get 2, here 3, here 1, here also we are going to get 2. That means with this it is not possible to get the answer. Option A and option D, from both we are going to get k as 2. So that's not possible. So calculate a cube. What is a cube? If you calculate a cube, a square into a, minus 8, 8 into minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, 2. Yes. If you multiply these two, what will happen? 8 to the 16 plus 16, 32. Minus 16, minus 60, so minus 32. If you once solve this problem, easily you can find the remaining element. This is nothing but we can take 16 outside. That is nothing but 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4 into, we can write 2 minus 2 minus 2 2. Now, just observe, with this we can write a cube equal to 2 to the power 4 into a. 2 to the power 4 into a. So what is the value of k here? 4. What is the value of n? 3. Now substitute n equal to 3 in this. This one and this one, both are not the answer. So substitute in A and substitute in D. So with here, if you substitute n equal to 3, 3 minus 1, 2. 2 to the power 2 is 4. From here we are getting 4. 3 minus 1, 2. 2 into 2, 4. Again we are getting A and D are the answer. So what we can do? Again go for n equal to 4. Calculate a to the power 4. See, very fast you have to calculate 32 minus 32 minus 32 32. into a cube into a, 2 minus 2 minus 2 2. Now if you multiply, just observe 128 minus 128 minus 128 you are going to get it equal to 64. We can take outside, that is nothing but 2 to the power 6 into 2 minus 2 minus 2 2. So now we can write a to the power 4 equal to 2 to the power 6 into a. Now we will try. If you take n equal to 4 here, what will happen? 4 minus 1 3. 2 to the power 3 is 8. Here we are going to get 8. 4 minus 1 3. 3 to the 6. That means k is 6 when we substitute n equal to 4. So the correct answer is option D. Next problem. Yes. See the question. Delta equal to determinant of ax x square 1, by y square 1, cz z square 1. Delta 1 is a b c, determinant of a b c x y z, zy zx xy. Easily we can solve this by expansion. Directly expand along R1, we are going to get the answer. Just observe delta, I am going to write ax into, delete first row first column, y square minus z square, y square minus z square, minus x square into, minus x square into. So what will happen? Delete first row second column, by minus cz, by minus cz, plus 1 into, delete first row third column, byz square, byz square, cz minus cz. Okay, this is about delta. Now delta 1 I am going to write, delta 1 again R1, a into xy square minus xz square. Okay, now next minus b into, delete first row second column, x square y minus yz square, plus c into x square z minus y square z. Okay, now see here, a into b into c into. We will simplify this. We will take a inside, ax y square minus ax z square minus bx square y plus cx square z plus byz square minus cz. See, there is a mistake here. Cz, here it is not cz. Delete first row third column, byz square minus cz y square z y square. Now this delta I am going to rewrite. Here we can write a common. See, all are a into b into c into. So this one entire this I am going to write a into x y square minus x z square. Here one is here on b, here on b. I am going to write minus b outside and I am going to write x square y minus, I took minus outside, so we can write y z square plus c. See, here and here in these two, c we can take common and we can write x square z minus y square z. Just observe what we are having here, that is nothing but delta 1, right, which implies we can write delta and delta 1 both are same. So option B is the correct one. Next problem. This is a theory question. The area of the triangle with the vertices is 4 square units. Then the value of k is. What is the formula to find area? Half into k 0 1 4 0 1 0 2 1. This is nothing but plus or minus 4. You know why we have to take plus or minus. Okay. Now simplify this. Let us expand along C2. Why we have to expand along C2 is, remember this, while expanding the determinants, expand along a row or column which contains maximum zeros. So if you expand along this, minus plus minus. So minus 2 into, delete third row second column, k minus 4. See, it's very easy to expand, is equal to plus or minus half. I'm going to shift to right hand side, it will become 8. If you solve this, k minus 4 is, again we can write plus or minus 4, because minus 2, if you shift to that side, again it will become plus or minus 4. What about k value? If you take k minus 4 equal to plus 4, then k will be 8. If you take k minus 4 is equal to minus 4, then k will be 0. So the value of k is 0 or 8. 0 or 8. Option A is the correct one. Next problem. See, direct question it is. If A is a square matrix of order 3 cross 3, then determinant of Ka. We know that determinant of Ka will be k to the power n into determinant of A. When k, if you take outside, power will become its order. So what is the order here? 3. So k to the power 3 into determinant of A. So what is the answer? K to the power 3 into determinant of A. Option C is the correct answer. See, if determinant of 3x x1 is equal to 3, 2, 4, 1, then the value of x is, directly we can't able to say that x is equal to 4 or x is equal to 2. That's not possible, because this is not a matrix to equate corresponding elements. This one always you have to remember. So what we can do, find the value of left hand side and right hand side individually. Left hand side value is 3 into 1, 3 minus x square is equal to 3 minus 8. So if we rewrite this, 3 we can cancel, and we can write minus x square equal to minus 8. So we can write x square equal to 8. We know that x is equal to plus or minus 2 root 2. So option D is the correct answer. Now this is a direct problem. So we want the value of x. So simplify left hand side value, this one, 2x plus 2. 2x plus 2 is equal to 8. So what is the value of x? 6. X is equal to 3. So we got the value of x. How to find the value of y? Very simple. 2 into 1, 2 plus y is equal to 5. Equate. So y will be 3. So both are same. X is equal to 3 and y equal to 3. That is option is the correct one. Remember, all these questions are appear in different years of Karnataka CET paper. Direct question. If A is a matrix, if a matrix A is both symmetric and skew symmetric, then A is diagonal matrix, A is a scalar matrix, A is a zero matrix, A is a square matrix. Remember one thing, if it is a skew symmetric, then we require diagonal elements are 0. In this diagonal matrix and scalar matrix, diagonal elements are not 0, right? So we can say that is possible only for zero matrix. In zero matrix, it is both symmetric as well as skew symmetric matrices. If this kind of questions comes, then you people are lucky. If A plus A transpose is I, where matrix A is cos 2 theta minus sin 2 theta, sin 2 theta, cos 2 theta. A transpose, okay. I is the unit matrix of order 2 cross 2. Okay, then what is the value of theta? It's very simple. Answer is pi by 6, pi by 3, pi, 3 pi by 2. Add A and its transpose. Cos 2 theta. This is also very easy. Sin 2 theta, sin 2 theta, cos 2 theta. Add this one is transpose. Cos 2 theta, sin 2 theta, sin minus sin 2 theta. Actually, no need to write all those things, because in this A plus A transpose, no need to write it, just observe. Actually, this is A, its transpose, right? Okay. In exam, no need to write it. A plus A transpose is equal to I. In this, first element of A is cos 2 theta. First element of A transpose is also cos 2 theta. And first element of I is 1. So we can write cos 2 theta plus cos 2 theta is equal to 1. So we can write 2 cos 2 theta is 1 and cos 2 theta is 1 by 2, which implies we can write 2 theta is pi by, for what value of theta? Cos theta is 1 by 2 for 60 degree, that is pi by 3, right? So we can write theta equal to pi by 6. So answer is option A. It's an easy question. Yeah. Now matrix A 3 1 minus 1 2, then A square minus 5A is equal to. So what is A square? 3 1 minus 1 2. 3 1 minus 1 2. Find A square. 3 3 is a 9. 9 minus 1 8. Okay. 3 plus 2 5. Minus 3 minus 2 minus 5. Minus 1 4 3. This is A square minus 5A 15. 5 minus 5 10. Now subtract 8 minus 15 minus 7 0 0 minus 5 plus 5 0 3 minus 7. This is nothing but minus 7i minus 7i. So option D is the correct answer. Next problem. Yeah, see, this is one of the important question. If x, y, z are not equal, different value of x, y, z and not equal to 0 and 1, then the value of the determinant. See the rows: log x, log y, log z, log 2x, log 2y, log 2z, log 3x, log 3y, log 3z. Just observe R2, log 2x, log 2y, log 2z. Here we are going to use the formula log of mn. Log of mn can be written as log m plus log n. So log 2x can be written as log 2 plus log x. Log 2y can be written as log 2 plus log y. Log 2z can be written as log 2 plus log z. So we can write log x, log y, log z, log 2, log 2, log 2. Now you may get the confusion. What happened for x? Why I am writing only log 2, log 2, log 2? I will tell the reason. That's the important step here. Log 3x plus log x, log y, log z. Now I am going to write R2 as log x, log y, log z, log 3x, log 3y, log 3z. See R2, observe R2, that is important step in this problem. R2 can be written as log 2 plus log x, log 2 plus log y, log 2 plus log z. Any rows or any columns can be added if sum of two terms. Any rows or any columns, okay, any rows or any columns are the sum of two terms or more terms, okay, then determinant can be written as sum of two determinants. That can be expanded. See, log 2x, actually we can write log 2 plus log x. So this log 2 we can write it here, log x we can write it here. Then R1 and R3 in both the determinants are same. This is one of the properties of the determinants. So everyone knows that. Using that we can solve this. But observe this determinant is 0 because R1 and R2 are identical. Now just go for R3. What is R3? Log 3x, log 3y, log 3x. Log 3z. Log 3z. Right. So again this one we can expand as R2. Log x, log y, log z. Here we can write log 2, log 2, log 2, log 3, log 3, log 3 plus R1, R2 same, log x, log y, log z, log 2, log 2, log 2. Now we can write log x, log y, log z. Again this determinant is 0 because R1 and R3 are identical. What about the determinant of this? I am going to tell this one is also 0. The reason is very simple. What is the reason that this determinant is also 0? Just observe, in the next step we can take log 2 common from R2, log 3 common from R3. So it will become log 2 into log 3 into determinant. First row same, log x, log y, log z. Actually this one we can skip because by observing this pattern easily we can identify the answer. 1 1 1 1 1 1. So identical 0. It's one of the easiest question. Yes. Thank you.